Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. It is an absolutely beautiful day out there. The sun is shining and it's kind of glistening off from all the colors of the trees. It seems like there's a lot of orange this year. Well, welcome. I am sending you a recording this week because it's been really challenging to get in touch with everybody. And I know how incredibly busy you all are and all that you're really holding on to, in the sense that some of you are dealing with some pretty big challenges. Busy work schedules, yes, busy life schedules, the passing of family members, trying to get life in order, not feeling well, having family members that are not feeling well, dealing with medical emergencies. So long story short, I thought I'm going to post a video to make sure I make a connection with all of you this week, and that you can watch it on your own time versus trying to schedule time with me, if that's helpful. So here we go. So thinking about the last few weeks, we've talked about clarity and really getting clear. You also have really stepped into your goals and your commitments, and it's been so exciting to spend time with you and hear about some of the great things that you're all working on and really stepping into it. It's just beautiful. I know this is when it kind of can feel heavy, can feel like a lot. And so being patient with yourself, and also recognizing every day the little things that you did throughout the day that actually stepped you forward and gave you progress with your goals. Because you're all doing things. I just sometimes think you're not feeling as comfortable that how big they are, that the little steps add up to really big change, and you are making those changes. So congratulations. It's been exciting to sit down and just visit with all of you and see what's going on in your world, and celebrate some of those changes that you're making and progress that you're seeing. So congratulations. This week, I wanted to talk a little bit about being clear and getting clarity on a different level, and it's called dead weight. And so dead weight is really, anything that you bring with you, you're struggling with, that is out of alignment. And that is really something that's pragmatic. I don't want you to think about it as about an emotion or a relationship. It's really more about something that's overdue, out of integrity. It was promised and you haven't fulfilled it. Those kind of things that just need to get done. And when you don't get them done, it just weighs on you. It's that dead weight that carries. It's energetically heavy. It's exhausting. And it really can add up over time. So thinking about all that weight that you carry around, there was a story that I heard the other day that was kind of funny, and it reminded me of the dead weight. There was a group of people going hiking, and here they are having a great time. Of course, it was a lot of men, and one of them happened to put down his pack so that he could go out and use the privy. When he did that, the other hikers thought it would be really funny to put some fairly large stones in his pack. So they, gathered these rocks and they put them in, and they zipped his pack back up. And he came back and he looks at them, and he's, making conversation, and he picks up his pack and puts it on his back. And they figured that he would notice all this extra weight, and he would, immediately the joke would be then. Well, he didn't notice it. He said, "Are we ready to go?" And off they went hiking. Throughout the hike, there were tons of jokes about, we're really rocking it today. And oh boy, there's a lot of weight around here, dead weight, just a lot of weight feeling it. And a lot of jokes around rocks and stones and weight, and, trying to give hints, and everybody was laughing. Well, they got to the summit, and they finally tell this poor gentleman, "You've been carrying around about 10 extra pounds of rocks that we put in your backpack." And it was a really funny joke. But, it kind of is an analogy for what we all do, right? We don't even realize all the weight that we carry with us. And so trying to continually get that clarity and that alignment in our lives, it takes a lot of work, but really recognizing it is important as well. So today I thought I would go through a little exercise just to help get some that juice flowing and some thoughts going on dead weight and some areas of your life where there may be dead weight. So what I want you to do now is grab a pad of paper and a pen, and I'll let you do that while I bring on some additional music here and some sharing with you. Let's see, we're going to share a screen. There we go. And so today I want you to think a little bit about the weight that you carry around, the dead weight that perhaps is with you in certain areas. And as I list some of these areas, I'd like you to jot down some things that maybe are coming to mind for you. Things that you know that maybe are overdue, there's no agreement with, you're hoping to get to them, but you never have, putting it off. So thinking about those, we want to think about the things that are due, hanging, just really the dead weight that you may be carrying around. So the first category we want to talk about are projects. These are work projects, home projects that you've agreed to do, but yet haven't gotten to. And it can be as simple as cleaning out your office. Maybe it's a desk drawer that you've been wanting to get to. It could be a project at work that you had agreed to send to somebody, you had agreed to do something on. All kinds of projects that you may have go in your garden that you need to clean out, a garden bed that needs to get done. Something on the house that needs to get painted. So the first category are projects. Do you have any areas that need to be attended to? The next area is administration, we'll call it. Maybe insurance policy that needs to be renewed. Perhaps it's a subscription you've been thinking about canceling. Maybe it's mail that needs to get opened, or bills that need to get organized. Maybe it's as large as a will that you had been saying you were going to get written. Get your wishes in order. Is there anything that you have in your life there that you thought you really wanted to take care of and you haven't gotten to? Overdue, there's no agreement. The next area is money. This could be people you owe, especially if there's no agreement. Maybe you have an agreement, but you haven't been able to abide by it. Could be a bill that's overdue. It could be saving for your retirement, something that you said you were going to do systematically and periodically, and it hasn't gotten done. What part of your money situation is overdue and causing you dead weight? The next area is health. Are there doctor's appointments that need to be made? How about going to the dentist, getting your teeth cleaned? Maybe there's vitamins that you had said you were going to purchase. What aspect of your health have you not been able to get to, but it's been weighing on you heavily? The next area is communication. Is there an email that you were meant to return? A message that someone reached out to you? A phone call that you needed to get back to? There's something in your communication that you meant to speak to somebody about and you have been putting it off, and it's causing that dead weight. What I want you to do is to really feel into it. It's those things that have been gnawing at you that you knew you needed to get to. And finally, I want you to think about stuff. This is stuff you may have borrowed, something that you know it needs to be returned. It could be decluttering, getting rid of. Maybe it's the garage that needs to be cleared out and swept. Maybe it's something that you borrowed from a family member, a book that needs to be returned. So when you're thinking about dead weight, remember it's things that are pragmatic. They're items that have been weighing on you, or issues that have been weighing on you. You know you need to do it, but there's actually no plan to get it done. It's something that's causing you dead weight. I'm going to give you a moment to keep writing. Jot down all the things that have been weighing on you that you know you need to get to. Now I want you to take that list that you have before you and categorize it into a few areas. The first area, we'll call that number 1. These are items that you know what to do and you just need to do it. You know, calling that cousin who left a voice message, and you need to call them back. Perfect example. Getting that bill paid. Cleaning that corner of the bedroom that has a pile of clothes that need to get folded. Those are just getting it done. That's category 1. The second category is it's a project, but you know what you need to do. And that could be something larger, like cleaning the basement out. You know, something that's pretty major that you know that you've got to do, but it's really a process. Packing away all those boxes from your move. You know you got to get it done, and you know how to approach it. So that's number 2. So jot down the things on your list that are actually for number 2. And then 3, the third category, is I don't know where to even start. And that could be something that's a little bigger, it's more ginormous. And that's where, you know, I invite you to reach out and to ask, where can I start? How can I approach it? These are the things that are feeling really large and you just don't know where to even start to get going on it. I'm here, more than happy to help you, walk you through, and provide you with some knowledge or resources that I may have on how to get started on whatever it is that you have that may be causing you dead weight. So when you think about dead weight for the week ahead, I want you to start really focusing on these items and just take it one at a time. See what you can do to make progress. You'll never be able to probably get it all done in one day unless you are really great about not having much dead weight. But most of us, all of us, have things that we've been wanting to get done that we just have not, and we've been putting them off. And like I said, over time, it can really cause, layers of uncertainty. It impacts our confidence. But when we get all these things done and we work through them and we continue to make progress, we start to feel more confident. We feel better. We feel more clarity and alignment. And that's really just a beautiful, beautiful place to come from. So the concept this week is dead weight. I wish you much luck getting through it and working on it. I also want to remind you, I'm really excited for October 16th. We will be getting together at the Satellite in Lindenville on Depot Street. We have an artist coming in that's going to do a creative process with us as we step into creation and living a life of purpose. This is kind of a kickoff night to get together and enjoy a Sunday evening together. And the last one was so fantastic that I'm just really excited about this one, about getting us all together, but also doing a fun project together. So that's what's on the horizon. Want to remind you that I leave next week for Iceland and I will be gone until the 13th. So if you need anything, text me, call me, that's totally fine. I'll be posting things on Facebook, and I'm really, really excited to be spending that many days with my coach and with folks who do this work, because I hope to come back with some great ideas and some fun, renewed energy to share with all of you. And then we'll be stepping into October and November together, which I'm really, really excited about. This is a long journey. It takes time, and it's so wonderful just to be able to systematically work on all of these things with you as I work on my journey as well. It's been so beautiful to get to spend time with you, and I just want you to know how incredibly blessed I feel. So I wish you a wonderful weekend. I want to thank you so much for coming on this journey with me. And please know I'm here if you need anything. Thank you again. Bye-bye.